and getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the focus. You feel the energy. These guys are ready to go. And we've been waiting for this day for a long time. It's opening day in the NBA. Thanks, everyone, for joining us here in the start of a new season. Alongside Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. David Aldridge will be joining us from the sideline. Here's what Portland has lined up on their schedule. On Friday, they'll go up against C.J. McCollum and the New Orleans Pelicans.
And for that game against Los Angeles, that's a contest that I'll keep an eye on. That'll be the 5th time they take to the floor, and they want to get off to a quick start.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Up front, it's Green at the 4 with Jackson Davis at the 5. In the backcourt, it's Curry and Thompson. And it's Wiggins in at the small forward position. And for the Trailblazers, Grant steps in at 4 with Ayton, the big man, in the middle. Anthony Simons out there with Scoot Henderson. And it's Sharp in at the small forward. And as a coach, Stan, what's something you try to establish at this stage?
I think there's 2 things, Kevin. First, we're trying to build our habits the right way, everything. From the way we practice, to the way we prepare for games, to the way we warm up, all of it. And then second of all, we're trying to figure out our rotations. Who's going to start, who's going to come off the bench, which groups work well together. It's an ongoing process.
A lot of moving parts, you're right. And so it's the Warriors getting on the board first. Clock at 6. Grant gets a wide open look. Misses the 3. And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. Green in the high post. Grant on him. Outside Curry. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Stronger than he looks. Curry able to take the hit there and finish.
Simons, the pass to Ayton. Now here's Henderson. Simons from outside. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Curry kicks to Wiggins. Over Sharp. And a beautiful finish by Wiggins.
And with that mid-range jumper, Wiggins has the lift to shoot over almost anyone.
Greg, since reaching 5 consecutive NBA Finals, the Warriors have missed the playoffs 3 of the past 5 years.
And to be fair, they did go 46-36 last season. They were 10 games over 500 last year. So they weren't a bad team, but Golden State doesn't just expect to be in the play-in. They want to be a contender.
Taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And each season, GA, it seems like Anthony Simons is given more and more responsibility.
And you can understand why. He's proven to be a versatile scorer, and now we are seeing him take the next step with his playmaking.
And Simons drops them both. In his first 3 seasons in the NBA, Stan, Anthony Simons only started 5 games. But now he is out there a lot and getting starts.
Well, look, Kevin, he played under Damian Lillard. Not a bad role model for Anthony Simons. Another 6'3" guard with explosive scoring capability.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
The shot. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Simons has got 7 points. Warriors have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Thompson surveying the floor. Curry finds Jackson Davis. And the shot goes in.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
And Simons has got the ball here for the Trailblazers. They trail by 1 to the left wing. Now here's Ayton. Jackson Davis defending. Warriors have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. And it's Wiggins missing. Portland's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And Simons has it in the corner. Wiggins with the block.
His length gives Wiggins an advantage on the D. He can get his hand to shots that a lot of other players would not be able to impact.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with Coach Chauncey Billups.
We discussed Steph Curry, of course, and what he advised his team to do against him. Coach said, I told our guys that we have to be right up on him to fight over screens and not allow him to feel comfortable out there. A huge task for any defense, and we'll see if this one is up to the challenge. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And so here is Golden State after the Trailblazers pick up 2. And let's catch up now with the terrific Shams Charania, who's got some news out of the Eastern Conference. Shams.
Thanks, Kevin. The intel today is out of the Big Apple. The New York Knicks with an early season transaction. They're extremely excited right now to have brought in Mikal Bridges, a durable, reliable wing who scores in a variety of ways and can defend multiple positions too. I'm told this franchise is clearly thrilled about the potential of plugging him into the lineup immediately.
Thanks again, Shams, as always. And that one falls for Henderson. And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Hey guys, well this year marked the loss of Blazers great, Hall of Famer, and truly a one-of-one, Bill Walton. One of the greatest big men this league has ever seen, known for his incredible passing skills. And off the court, he was just as dedicated to assisting others and making the world a better place. Guys, there is no question Bill Walton will be missed.
His legacy carries on. Okay, Shams, we appreciate the reporting. Count that bucket.
And Thompson thrives in those catch-and-shoot situations.
Portland leading. Pass to Ayton. Ayton a screen on Thompson. Back to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
And using his length, getting in close to stuff it down. That's just too easy.
Here's Jackson Davis. And here's Thompson. Outside Curry. Jackson Davis with it. Offline with his 3. Henderson against Curry. Henderson, no good.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. Here's Thompson. Rebound by Williams. Trailblazers leading by 3. Here's Grant. Wiggins with some nice D. Warriors have gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. An emphatic LU jam.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. the Trailblazers. Jabari Walker's checked in for Grant. Sharp comes in for Anfernee Simons. And Brogdon subbed in for Scoot Henderson. Then for the Warriors, Draymond Green, he's checked in for Trayce Jackson-Davis. Podziemski's coming in for Andrew Wiggins. And Paul subbed in for Curry. And so it's Brogdon with it. He brings it up for the Portland Trailblazers. Pass to Walker. He tries for three. Warriors with the rebound.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
And it's Green missing.
When you challenge a player on a layup, that's what you want. Getting a stop without a foul. The defense wins that battle.
Now here's Brogdon. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Green passes to Paul. There's 42 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Kuminga. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Portland is gone, just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Brogdon outside. Ayton sets the pick for Brogdon. From beyond the arc and then some.
Now that's a high percentage hook when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Thompson with it. Paul outside. Shoots over Brogdon. Paul with the bucket. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Trailblazers out in front, leading by just 2. From Portland, we're back in a moment. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. What stands out to you guys from the Trailblazers so far in this one?
Attacking, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the line.
All right, and now you want to see them sustain this relentlessness for the entire game because it's clearly paying off.
Hey, Stan, as a coach, what was the most difficult part when transitioning from college to the pros?
That's a great question, Kevin, and I think 2 things. Number one, the length and the pace of the season. You just didn't have the time to prepare for the next game. Everything was sped up. And then, obviously, the talent of the players. So you're trying to game plan and come up with a way to stop guys who are essentially unstoppable.
Setting the floor for the Warriors. Kuminga steps in at the 4 with Green sliding up to center. Podziemski out there with Chris Paul. And it's Payton in at the 3 spot. Here's Podziemski. Nothing on the board. And the 3 ball is good.
Didn't take long for Paul to square his body up on that catch and shoot. So skilled.
With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. The Warriors have found something with Draymond Green and Trayce Jackson-Davis inside. Green says, with the rim protected by Trayce, I can just play off instinct and read the game. Jackson-Davis says, being able to interchange with him is great. The things he teaches me has helped my game a lot. Kevin?
I'd love to hear those stories. Thanks, David. Out of bounds, Portland takes possession. We've seen some flashes, Coach, from Shaedon Sharpe in his career. He can get hot in a hurry.
Well, look, Kevin, he is a great athlete, and when his shot starts to fall consistently, he can be electric. Right now, he's putting it together little by little. He's just got to continue to improve.
And this is how confident Brogdon is in his scoring ability. Able to get it done from everywhere.
Here's Paul. 5 points in the game, and he makes that one. Kuminga's got his first bucket of the night.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
Now, here's Sharp. From outside the arc, it's rebounded by Kuminga. The Warriors leading. Now, Podziemski. Still yet to score. Ball passes to Payton. Green with a screen on Brogdon. Paul's shot is off.
I can't believe he missed that three. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be given.
Sharp, that's good.
Oh, gritty play by Sharp inside. Defense puts contact on the rookie, and he still gets it to fall.
And here is Paul. Left side, Kuminga. Pass to Podziemski. Green with a screen on Sharp. Here's Podziemski. The rebound by Malcolm Brogdon.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Walker's shot is off.
Excellent coverage defensively, making it hard on him.
Paul dishes to Green. To the middle. There's Kuminga. Walker with the rebound. And so it's Brogdon who brings up the ball for the Portland Trail Blazers. Only allowed 5 points in the quarter. A baseline J. And it's Sharp missing.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And to me, Draymond Green really embodies the idea of a high IQ player. He can read the opposition, predict where a play is going, and those instincts aren't something that can be easily taught to anyone.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. Both teams deciding to change it up. These teams were last season's best passers. The squads with the most assists in the NBA. The Warriors, fourth.
Well, last year they were an excellent passing team. They want that to continue into this year.
That one is off. You coach Stan at various levels for 30 years. How has the transition been to the broadcasting business?
Well, Kevin, it's been great because of people like you and because I'm undefeated.
Right. But do you miss the aftermath when there's at least a score sheet? There's a scorecard that says win or loss.
I do miss that. There's no question. I miss the competition. I miss the camaraderie of building toward a result. But I've started to get some of that in broadcasting as I've gotten to know my partners better.
Well, it's great being your partner.
Likewise.
Now here's Thompson following the miss by Jeremy Grant. The shot by Thompson, no good. For Portland, they've gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. Now here's Here's Ayton. Henderson kicks to Grant. Pulls up on the wing. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Portland's gone 0 of 3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Curry against Henderson. A three. Buries it from three-point range. Henderson's got 7 points.
A part of Henderson's game that's improving. Nice to see him build some confidence from behind the line.
You know, Stan, the Blazers started the rebuild process with the big Dame Lillard trade to Milwaukee.
Kevin, it takes guts for a GM to make a move like that, and it didn't go well early on. But they've got to trust the process and stick with the plan that they made.
And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. Sharp's checked in for Robert Williams.
Down the lineup for your Trailblazers. Number 17, Shaedon Sharpe.
Here's Simons. 7 points in the game. Pass to Sharpe. Here's Ayton. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Loads of expectations come with going number 1 overall, Stan. We all know that. Just ask DeAndre Ayton.
Yeah, Kevin, I think he's become one of the more underrated players in this league. He was the top pick in 2018. People will always measure him against that standard. But look, he's averaged a double-double every season in the league. It's not easy to be that consistent.
And the first one drops.
Well, Ayton is a very skilled player, and he has the physical tools. You just want to see him put it all together consistently.
And he makes the first, but misses the second.
And you just have to be enticed by the skill set of Ayton, a 7'1" behemoth who plays with a lot of physicality and skill on both ends.
Now, here's Thompson. Here's Green, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. And the Warriors lead by 1.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, last season, Draymond Green got his three-pointer going again. He said, over the years, my shot took a dive. It was in large part because I couldn't get in and out of my hips. They were messed up. It was getting my movement patterns right. Kevin, my hips haven't been the same in years, but Draymond's are good. Now they've made him tough to deal with. Back to you.
Your hips are pretty good, David. I've always said your hip. Floor spacing, always critical. Good point, D.A. Now, here's Simons. After the miss from Stephen Curry. Simons surveying the D.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Thompson outside, shoots the three. Curry's shot is off. Puts up a deep three. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Warriors lead by 1. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Steve. Some great engagement defensively. What's happening that's good at that end of the floor?
I think they're just playing hard, rotating, playing for each other, and they've done a better job of avoiding fouls and just playing through.
Steve, thanks for your time. Back to you.
Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look ahead and check out the upcoming schedule.
Well, I think for the Warriors, you really get to see what they're made of after your hard work in the offseason.
Yeah, you have big changes, and then you have subtle changes. Everything in preparation for this moment.
Let's get back to our game featuring Portland. That first half was pretty even.
They should just keep shooting three-pointers. It's worked well for them. Why ever go inside?
Do I detect a note of sarcasm?
That's not a note, that's a whole chorus. That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Curry with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, there is no stopping him, and you can't even contain him at this point. He is that talented.
Yeah, he makes defenses look utterly helpless. It's like pick your poison trying to contain him.
Simons has got the ball here for the Portland Trail Blazers. It's a one-point game. Grant steps in at 4 with Ayton, the big man, in the middle. Anthony Simons out there with Scoot Henderson. And it's Sharp in at the 3, the small forward. So that's who Chauncey Billups starts the second half with. Grant, that's good.
Grant in a bit of a hurry there. No problem.
Outside Curry. Jackson Davis finds Green. Outside Curry. Shot clock at 5. The inside game of Stephen Curry.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Grant outside. About 1 minute played here in the second half. Ayton a screen on Green. Here's Grant. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. And for the Warriors, they're shooting at a decent 44% clip here. Thompson with it. Outside Curry. Fires the 3. Doesn't go for him.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Pass to Grant. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Henderson outside. Nice shot from the wing. Henderson's got 9.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
Outside, Green launches a 3. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 3 assists tonight.
And it's crucial that Green hits from the outside because it makes everything easier for his teammates.
And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly.
Your Blazers President Andrew is here to hype you up. Show some love, fans.
And let's take a look at Scoot Henderson here. Some last season stats for him. Last season, put up about 14 points a game, 5 assists and 3 rebounds. Nothing about his numbers really jump out at you, but he'll come up with a timely play or two every game.
Yeah, look, it's not about being a stat stuffer. It's about being a guy coaches can count on and an asset to the team as a whole.
Pass to Simons. Now, here's Sharp. Outside, Simons. Over Curry. Kicks it out to Grant. Ayton sets the pick for Grant. Shot clock at 6. And he gets it to go. Grant's got his second bucket of the night. Stan, of all the different styles of offense in this NBA, what style is the toughest to defend, toughest to stop?
Kevin, I don't think there's really any difference in terms of styles or systems in terms of what's tough to stop. It's players, and it's how well a system maximizes their best players. That's what makes teams tough to stop.
Now Simons, after the missed 3 from Stephen Curry. Now Simons, 7 points in the game. Over Wiggins. The Warriors pull it in. Jackson Davis has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Outside Curry. Lets it go with a 3. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists in the game. And Simons has got the ball here for the Trailblazers. Trailing by 2. From deep three-point territory. Again, Simons missing.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Pass to Jackson Davis. Wiggins against Sharp. Back to Jackson Davis. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Now it's a 4-point Warrior lead.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
To the inside. Here's Ayton. It's rebounded by Golden State. Jackson Davis has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Here's Wiggins. The Trailblazers pull it in. Here's Sharp. Outside, Simons. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Simons has got 10 points in the game.
Well, it's only his second 3 of the night. If he's going to heat up, the second half is a great time to do it.
Some nice passing by Golden State. Wiggins outside. Green in the post. Defended by Sharp. And it's Green missing. Henderson finds Grant. Back to Henderson. Outside, Simons. A minute 50 left in the third. Yep, that one goes. Simons has got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, it took Simon some time to find his footing in this league, but since then, he's been a consistent scoring threat.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
Here we go, Lakers fans. Here comes the Trailblazers start team.
Different look here for the Warriors. Kevon Looney is checked in for Trayce Jackson-Davis. Jonathan Kuminga comes in for Draymond Green. Podziemski, he's checked in for Andrew Wiggins. And Paul subbed in for Stephen Curry. There's a minute 40 left in the third quarter. Paul passes to Looney. Outside, Kuminga, Podziemski, and it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And Walker kicks to Brogdon. Ayton sets the pick for Brogdon. Down low. And Ayton throws it down.
A nice release from the pick and roll there from Ayton. And he gets rewarded for it.
Ball looking over the floor. Podziemski on the wing. And again, no good by Golden State.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Paul passes to Thompson. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Thompson's got 5 now.
And this is Thompson's calling card, an exceptional shooter from downtown.
7-second difference, shot in game clock. Ayton a screen on Paul. Brogdon kicks to Williams. Brogdon outside. 3 on the clock. Over Paul. Again, the Trailblazers good for 2.
And so far in the second half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
Yeah, you can see it in the hustle stats. These guys have come out with a different mindset and seem much more motivated here in the second half.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Trailblazers out in front. They finish off the third quarter with a big 11-3 run. From Portland, we're back in a moment. Now let's listen in to head coach Steve Kerr.
We got to get the first domino to fall, and then it's boom, boom, boom. The extra pass. We're not running plays to get a shot. We're running plays to get the domino to fall. So move the ball, drive and kick, we'll get great shots, all right?
Well, he's preaching team chemistry right now, Greg.
And he wants more ball movement because that makes everything simple.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Setting the floor for the Warriors. They've got Peyton. Jonathan Kuminga out there with Dario Saric. Then there's Brandon Podziemski. And it's Paul in at the 5.
They continue to battle out there, so close to taking the lead.
Yeah, this is definitely a close one. Let's see if they have enough in the tank to take the lead here.
Brogdon outside. Front pass the arc. Again, Brogdon missing.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
To take the lead, and it's Sharch. That time on the assist by Kuminga. And the Warriors lead by 1. And for the Trailblazers, they're shooting under 40% all in all for the game. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute 20. The shot by Brogdon, wide open. The rebound by Payton. Payton's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Kicks it out to Paul. Back to Podziemski. Floats it up for Kuminga. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Pass to Brogdon. Again, Brogdon missing.
Well, and after making just 1 triple going into the break, he's still looking for his first make from distance here in the second half.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And it's the Trailblazers with the ball. Nothing doing offensively yet for them in the fourth. Here's Kamare. Williams passes to Brogdon. Outside, Walker. Portland moving the ball around. There's Winslow. Drops in the tray. Winslow's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And it's Paul with the ball for the Warriors. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Pass to Kuminga. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Kuminga's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Now Brogdon. A 3-ball. And again, it's Portland with the 3.
And the confidence Brogdon has in himself, it's infectious. Skilled at recognizing when to let it go.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He has decided it's the right time to talk.
It's dance time in Portland. Here are your Blazer dancers.
So Portland ends up going with the new group. Some changes for Golden State. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the break. Now, he reminded his team, keep looking for the deep ball. If the 3 is there, take it. You've done a good job getting those looks, so keep taking them. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Wiggins kicks to Curry. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. 6 to shoot. And he lobs it up toward the rim and stolen by Ayton. Outside, Simons. Henderson looking it over. Ayton sets the pick for Henderson. A miss that time would have put him up. Golden State's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. Outside, Green. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Wide open, couldn't capitalize.
Well, with his team leading, he might just want to put that one in his pocket next time.
Sharp, the pass to Ayton. Three-pointer, Simon. The Warriors pull it in. Wiggins up top, defended by Sharp. Wiggins dishes to Curry. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Portland trailing here. Outside, Simon. Ayton a screen on Wiggins. And it's Simon's missing. The Warriors have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. And the basket by Curry.
And with a limitless jump shot, the elusive ball handling skills, Curry can get a bucket pretty much whenever he wants.
Here's Simon. Headshot off.
Might be time for a little different approach. This shot hasn't been falling here in the second half.
Wiggins against Sharp. Outside for Curry. And another field goal in this total. Make it 7 for 14, shooting 50%.
On the offensive end, Curry both prolific and efficient.
And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team.
Get ready to dance like everybody's watching.
Here's Simons. Lets the three fly. It's rebounded by Golden State. Wiggins has got 6 rebounds in the game. Thompson outside. Here's the three. Henderson pulls it in.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Simons on the wing. He's covered by Thompson. Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Ayton.
Well, they put their faith in Ayton, and he delivered.
Here's Curry with the three. The rebound by Grant. And for Portland, they're shooting in this fourth quarter pretty dire at 27%. Henderson kicks to Simons. Count it! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
Curry. Simons with the defensive effort. And Simons has got the ball here for the Trailblazers. It's stolen by Curry. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Wiggins with it. Now guarded by Ayton. Ayton against Wiggins. Fires from deep. It's not going to go for him.
And you can see why he might be off on some of his attempts, getting far fewer shots today than he's accustomed to.
Ayton a screen on Curry. Three-pointer, Simons. Can't knock in the three. And now we've got the intentional foul. And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. So it's a narrow victory for the Warriors, pulling out the W. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Andrew, an impressive win for you guys. How will you look back on tonight?
I feel great, I think the whole team played great. We shared the ball, we grabbed rebounds, we made big possessions, so I think it was a great game.
Hey, Andrew, congrats again. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. That concludes the first game of the NBA season. So for Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And now, our player of the game, Stephen Curry.